สวัสดีค่ะขนมเส้นแกงแดงหมูไก่จ้ะมากินน้ำกันเด้อขนมเส้นจ้ะขนมเส้นหลายเป็ดขันแก่เผ็ดมากินกันจ้ะมาแซ่บแซ่บน้ำ
As for Watford, they've made two changes for the team that lost to Liverpool last time out. Britos is out injured and Troy Deeney is on the bench. Kabasele and Okaka come in to replace him.
Sean Dyche want to make the Burnley safe, but they are pretty secure right now. And Tom Heaton looks super relaxed, doesn't he? What a season he's had. Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane. Don't think so. Robbie Brady, their record starting. He's deep in thought. Needs to see his side score a goal or two, doesn't he? Here's the team news with Ian Dowie.
Very simple team news. Unfortunately, Michael Keane's out, but Long comes in for West Brom on the other end, and Tony Pulis make 4 changes. Leon Jakob, Chadley and Morrison out. In come Wilson, Fletcher, McLean and young Sam Field.
It's all over at the Etihad Stadium. It was Manchester City 4, Crystal Palace 0 for the dying seconds when there was a 5th goal out of McAnally.
Yeah, we had one central defender already on the score sheet. Make that 2. Otamendi scored from a Kevin De Bruyne free kick from the left-hand side. Right-footed curling in. And Otamendi completely unmarked. Jeff got a great header on it. And incidentally, I didn't think I'd ever say this, he has been foot perfect today, Otamendi. He was different class. They were brilliant in every department. Deserved the 3 points. It's finished 5-0 City.
City's position in the table as well, because on goal difference now they are above Liverpool in the table. 11 points. Pieces of concern. No change for them down at the bottom of the table. They say 5th from bottom despite conceding 5 goals.
ไปอาบน้ำมาเบิ่งบอลมื้อนี้ผู้ปอนอีกแล้ว
Now the latest LG Performance of the Week award goes to
มาเริ่มกินกันจ้ะขนมเส้นผักหลายอยู่มากนะ
Sean Dyche says
กินกัน
celebrations are on hold until they're absolutely safe. What Sean Dyche says goes. He's been talking to Bianca Watson.
เบคอนแก้เผ็ด
LG for giving us this Performance of the Week award. We appreciate it. I think everyone, if I'm honest, was probably thinking it's going to be tough for Burnley to go down there with our away form. It wasn't quite happening for us. I thought we gave a very controlled performance and had a very good performance. I was very pleased with the side tactically as well. But also something that gets overlooked sometimes is emotionally, being emotionally stable. That can be difficult when it's that kind of atmosphere and, you know, big game full concerned and they're on a good run and we're not away from home, etc., etc. And I thought they stayed very solid as well. So not just the shape, not just the technical ability, but the actual emotional stability within the team to give a good performance throughout the whole game.
What was the feeling like at full time after that performance and obviously getting your first away win of the season?
Yeah, I think both. I think the performance first, I think the players very clear. They know as well as I do when they perform. The result is very important. You know, lads were full of high spirits as you would expect. I said, look lads, I don't want to put a damper on it, but the reality is we've got to keep going, we've got to take on the next challenge. And I think they know that.
Was it a relief for them though? Did you feel like there was a sense of that?
I don't think, my point was, I don't think it's about winning away that it was a relief. I think it's not really a relief, it's about belief. You know, it's another 3 points on the board, puts us in good shape going down to the next 3 games. So I don't think it's relief, I think it's belief in what they do, belief that it can work away as well as at home. I think the main ones are the fans actually. You know, I think our fans have been absolutely incredible this season away from home. They've been at home as well. But away from home, you've got to travel around the country. They haven't seen the side win. I think their support has been absolutely amazing. So this one is definitely for them.
Let's imagine that you are mathematically safe. You in the Premier League for the first time for 2 seasons. What would that mean to you, to everybody here connected with the club?
Well, you know, we've got to do the work to get that done, and then it's reflection on where it's at, the bigger picture of the club. I mean, the measurement of the club will be on that, but it's one of the strange things about football management because the club's in such good shape compared to when I got here. You know, new training ground, asset value on the pitch, good players on the pitch, good environment for them to work in, ground's been improved, you know, great numbers for a small town going into the club. I mean, just have a Premier League club in Burnley, 75,000 people-ish. You know, there's not many places around the country. I'm from Kettering, and Kettering's similar size, and they went out of business more or less 4 or 5 years ago and had to drop down 4 or 5 levels, you know, and they're now trying to rebuild again. I mean, you know, when you add add it all up, it's a fantastic situation to be in. And now we're just going to push it over the line and then reflect on it as I suggest, and I'm sure everyone will be happy.
How would it compare to getting the team up in the first place as an achievement for you? Keeping them there, is that tougher?
Yeah,
Would it
different
mean
challenges.
more?
Yeah, they're different challenges. I mean, to get out of the championship is difficult in itself, and then the thing I'm most proud of really is to come down and then do it again with the players and staff, everyone involved in that. When you come out, you've got all sorts of different things. We lost key players. We had to reinvest, and that's tough in itself. Recruitment's the buzzword really over the last sort of 5-6 years in football, because it is so vital. But then to remould it and get it to go again, and then at Christmas a few questions were asked, and then 23 unbeaten and we win the title. I mean that's an amazing achievement. As I said, it's nice to reflect now, but that goes out the window. You know, the health in the club, the welfare of the club, how good a shape it's in. I don't really bother about that. You know, our challenge is staying in the Premier League.
I know you said that the only thing special about you is your hair, because you
You joke that actually pretty good last week.
because you're ginger, and I think there's only a small percentage of.
5% of the world's population actually.
Well, there you go. That sounds special to me, but it would be. It must be a special feeling if you manage to get the team over the line.
Well,
in
I
the
know,
next
yeah,
three
I'm
games.
looking forward to feeling that feeling, but there's work to be done, so I can assure you, I'll let you know.
He's one of the special 5%.
แก้มแซ่บ
He's a big lad. He's a long way away though at the moment, and he's concentrating on the build-up to the West Bromwich Albion game day, so he's not listening. That's what I'm saying.
Someone will tell him. Someone will tell him.
He's a friend of mine.
He used to be.
แซ่บคักมากินกันแซ่บ
It's been remiss of me, by the way, before we go any further.
น้ำพริกกับตำแมงแซ่บ
Did equalise against Aldershot in the 94th minute of that playoff semi-final second leg. James Norwood got the goal there. Finished 2-2 on the day. Tranmere through to the final, and they've won by 5 goals to 2 on aggregate. Clear second best in the National League this season, and they may well be going up and playing in the Football League again next season. Let's talk a little bit about Burnley, and talking about the 5% man there. I mean, last week, Charlie, you have to say, away at Crystal Palace, they left 2 of their biggest names on the bench, Andre Gray and Robbie Brady. Record signing as well. He hasn't got very many things wrong this season, has he?
No, he's not, and he's touching on the relief of getting a final night, getting an away win. Mental toughness, he's declared us involved in it. The thing about Sean Dyche for me is he's prepared to change and try different things to accommodate without breaking the genuine mould of good organisation. I mean, I keep looking at people like Ben Mee, the lad Ward at left back. I think they're really seeing him as Premier League players. But he and the players himself have made themselves pretty common and pretty natural at being Premier League players. And then even when he goes away from home, or even at home, he's prepared. He'll spend a bit of money and get different people like Brady in. He brought Hendrick in. It doesn't change it dramatically. But when you narrow it down and he gets in, and this was just about trying to survive, and he's still pushing at the moment because he's only 39 points, I think. But he's still pushing and pushing. But he's always prepared, in my opinion, Jeff, to open up and try something different and something that's not quite working for him. He'll chop and he'll change without being drastic about it. He does it a lot with his strikers. Doesn't do it so much with a backlock because he doesn't have to. Very controlled, very cool about sizing up the situation. And of course, what you don't see in the background, the training ground, but the other things, the development side of the football club is absolutely gigantic.
Yeah. I think that's what he's also done as well. See, until he got his suspension, he's handled Joey Barton successfully. He also handles Ashley Barnes, who didn't get a kick until the last week of October, but now has made 25 Premier League appearances. And I look at him, and he is an absolute total nuisance when he plays, isn't he?
Yeah, very much so, Jeff. But he can play as well, but he works his socks off. He never gives up. I like this lad, as you say, he never got a chance, never moaned, never see him, doing anything. Got lucky with a good finish there. I mean, this one's handball and it was sort of bobbles in, but yeah, he's a handful, Jeff, and that's all you can ask. I mean, there they should have put their hands on their noses and then that would have been quite
บ่เผ็ด
But no,
Does it remind you a bit of Paul Dicko?
พริกหยวกสีเขียวบ่เผ็ด
Proper nuisance.
ถ้าสีแดงนี่เผ็ด
He's a semi one. No, I played with Paul. He was like, oh, even in training, Paul was like,
Yeah, no, a great lad. But yeah, I mean, fair play to this lad and fair play to Burnley. I mean, as Sean just said, to take his team back up when they got relegated to stay up is, for me, is a much better feat. The way you look at it in this day and age with the squad and the money they have to spend to other teams, you know, I mean, it's a massive, massive feat. And I like the way he brought
กินไป
players
บ่
in,
มากินกันเด้อ
window looking to
Right,
next
right.
season. And they put themselves in that position to do that when they got paraded in people like that who thought, well, I'll come because I'll be playing Premier League football next season. And I think that they'll be all right again next season. I think they'll improve again.
Interesting how they fared today because Ben Mee is out once again and Michael Keane is also out today. So they're two central defenders, stalwarts to the side. Both out as relieved this week to hear from Saida Berahino, who says that when I'm playing, I'm trim. When I'm not, I put on weight. I blame my family for the genes they gave me. It was right, don't you think?
Why are you aiming that at me?
I don't know. I was thinking about me more than you, actually, but you know.
I'm not sure about it. You got to try and look after yourself, surely. He's not blaming the genes. He's blaming what you put in your mouth.
He's back on the bench again today, by the way. So he's going to get a bit tubby. That's the, you know, that's the action that he gets. It'd be a shame for West Brom now, won't it, Matt? If you know, have a really good season, fizzles out, and they finish 11th, 12th, 13th, which they could be. Yeah. Stoke to me. Why did I mention them?
Yeah, I was wondering where you were going with that.
Okay. So, just wind back over.
So West Brom.
You know that because obviously that's why West Brom got rid of him because of his genes. That's where that's coming from.
So it would be a shame if West Brom was to drop now because they had done so well. And then there was the big accusation. I remember a few weeks ago the big accusation that get to 40 points and West Brom team and Tony Pulis teams were just get on the beach. And it was kind of before the Arsenal game and they turned up for that Arsenal game and went bang and won the game. And then since that Arsenal game, no goals, 4 defeats and a 0-0 draw. So the accusation is still there and they have to do something about it still. They've just one win against Arsenal in the last 7 or 8 games. That's not good enough.
On the beach, that's where I should be quite clearly judging by my performance today. So, Burnley against West Brom. Can West Brom get a goal today then? It's a 6-game test.
I've gone for Burnley.
Mercy.
draw.
Okay. This is what the boys have gone for there. There you go. 3 have gone for a draw. Matt and Thomas still better than one score. 3 for a draw and 1 for a Burnley victory, which would mean that Sean Dyche would accept that they are secure for another season. Coming up next, Premier League champions last season, Champions League quarter-finalists this season. What next for Leicester City?
Precision Finishing. Soccer Special is sponsored by Gillette Precision Playing.
Judith, Keith, you're on your way home from holiday. You find yourselves going no further than the car park.
Yeah, that's right.
Tony, he knows where you live, and he's going to take the 2 of you for a little ride. If you can't drive your car after an accident, Direct Line are the only insurance who will get you a taxi to continue your journey and recover
พริ
your
กแซ่บ
car.
น้ำพริก
Now, before
แกงเขียว
you go, why
เอ้ย
don't
แกง
you
แดง
give me your donkey?
แซ่บ
No, this one.
มากินกันเด้อมาแซ่บขอบคุณจ้าไปจ้าเอาบอกับแก้มมาเอาเด้อกับแก้ม
Don't leave, get
Bye, Dad.
value to charge.